Hey Thrivers! Welcome back to Thriving in Spain, the podcast where we unpack the emotional chaos of expat life with compassion and a lot of coaching. I'm Vero, your favorite ontological coach, and if you've ever sat on your couch wondering, how do I make actual friends in Spain without feeling like I'm 12 again? Then this episode is for you. Today, we're diving into making friends as an adult abroad without falling into performance, panic, or pretending to love battle just to be invited somewhere. Because making friends when you're no longer in school and everyone already has their friend group, not cute. Add a new culture and a second language and it gets delightfully awkward. But awkward doesn't mean impossible. It means you're human. And that's what this episode is all about. How to make meaningful connections in Spain without abandoning yourself in the process. Okay, let's go ontological for a second. In ontological coaching, we care a lot about how you show up. Not just what you say or do, but your emotional presence, your body language, and the inner story you bring into social situations. So when it comes to making friends, ask yourself this. Who am I being when I meet new people? Am I showing up as me or as someone I think will be accepted? And this is the heart of connection. Can you let yourself be seen without performing? Now let's enter the friendship fog. You know the phase. You kind of know people, but not deeply. You've been to a few events, but no one gets you yet. You're smiling a lot, but still feels lonely. That is what I call friendship fog. It's not a failure. It's just a phase. And you are in between lives. And the bridge is still being built. So take a breath. This space is valid and it won't last forever. And I want to give you some real tips from your friendly neighborhood coach, which is me. So the first one is be awkward on purpose. Yep, I said it. Let it be clunky. Try, hey, I know this might sound weird, but I'm trying to meet new people. Do you want to grab a coffee sometime? And let the other person see your effort. That's what builds trust. So the second, ask deeper questions instead of, so what do you do? You can ask the person, what's your favorite comfort food here? Because we don't bond over facts. We bond over feelings. The third one, don't wait for the one. One person doesn't have to be your whole emotional support system. You're building a web, not finding your one true bestie. So say yes to small things, let friendships evolve naturally, and trust the slow burn. And the fourth, show up consistently. Friendship takes repetition. You know that. And you don't become friends by going to one meetup. You become friends by showing up again and again until it's no longer awkward. So follow up, send a meme, send a WhatsApp audio, say, hey, I thought of you today. That's the glue. So as a coach, I want you to reflect on this week. What's the story you carry about belonging? Do you feel like you have to prove something to be included, to be liked, to be invited back? What if you didn't? What if who you are, as you are right now, is already enough? And I also want to give you a mini challenge for this week, like always. Do one thing this week that invites connection. This can be texting someone you kind of liked from the last event, or go to that meetup that you've been lurking on, or maybe ask your coworker about their weekend, Maybe just smiling to a stranger saying hola to the next person at your local cafe. Connection starts small, but it only grows when you show up. Alrighty, that's a wrap up on this episode of Thriving Spain. And remember, friendship isn't about being the most interesting person in the room. It's about being the most present. And that is completely in your power. If this episode landed for you, share it with someone else who is figuring out how to belong in this new place, which is Spain. And as always, if you want support navigating this beautiful, messy, emotional expat journey, I'm here for you. See you next time, and until then, remember, you're not surviving, you are thriving.